Hey, what's up guys? John here. Hope you're having a great day, and in today's lesson we're going to talk about soloing. This lesson is sort of a part 2 to a song lesson that I posted already on YouTube on Steely Dan's song, Do It Again. This has got a great groove to it, just a couple chords, and one of the interesting things about that song is that the majority of the groove is just all around one chord. So it's a good song for us to practice our soloing on if you're just getting into soloing, or maybe you're more of an intermediate soloer and you're looking for some more ways to get some different sounds and some new ideas into your playing. So that's what we're going to talk about in today's video. Before we get into it, make sure to hit the thumbs up button, and if you're new here, make sure to subscribe. We post new videos every single day on the channel. The goal of this channel is to help you get better at guitar. With that said, let's get into the lesson. So you may have noticed I have this crazy guitar. I've got this sitar guitar. This is my Jerry Jones guitar from the 70s. And it just has a really cool sound to it. I figured I'd bring it out because this is what you actually hear on Steely Dan's tune Do It Again. The guitar solo is played on one of these sitar guitars. It just has a really cool sound to it. So I've played into my looper pedal the progression to this tune. If you don't know the progression, first go back and watch the other lesson on Do It Again. I'll link it up below. And like I said, the majority of the progression is just a G minor 7. We start out with 16 bars of G minor 7. So the groove is being played on the looper pedal like this. And we were just taking that G minor 7 and playing that voicing there. Now, if you were to solo over this, a lot of people's first kind of home base, the first scale that I would think of as a map to play over this chord would be a G minor pentatonic. So that's going to start on the 3rd fret of the low E, and it's going to go 3, 6, then to the A string, 3, 5, next string, 3, 5, next string, 3, 5. Then the last two strings are 3, 6, 3, 6. So you've got that pattern there. Now, if you already know that pattern, great. You want to work it out on the neck where you have all the different patterns filled in. So you've got this pattern, and then you've got the other positions on the guitar, right? So when you have a G minor vamp, you can pretty much stay on any one of those notes, and you're going to be within the key. It's going to sound consonant like this. So I'm just really trying to put myself in a box and say, okay, I'm going to just use those notes. Now that's just a basic starting point. Now, if you already know that pentatonic scale and you're looking to get some new sounds into your playing, there's a cool trick where you can take the same scale and instead of starting on G, you start on a new note, but you play the same pattern and you get a completely different sound. The idea is that we're going to play off the 5th. We're going to go 5 letter names away, and we're going to start that same minor pentatonic pattern. So just to review, here's the pattern again. Now the root is G. It's a G minor pentatonic. Now I'm going to count up. A simple way of thinking about this is counting up letter names. So G, the next letter name is A, then B, then C, then D. So G is here, D is 5 away. G, A, B, C, D. So that's going to be the 5th. So what I'm going to do, instead of starting on G, I'm going to go all the way up to the 10th fret. This is a D. I'm going to play the same pattern. Remember, it's the G minor pentatonic, but now I'm starting on D. and I've got a completely different sound. What you're going to notice is the notes are going to be playing more of what we call the upper structure of the chord. So it's going to sound a little jazzier. Check it out. Here's my G minor. Now I'm going to take that up to D minor. Totally different sound, right? Same pattern, same scale. So, like I said earlier, you want to work these patterns out across the fretboard. So let's say I did that in the same position. So this would be G minor pentatonic here. Now how do I play D minor pentatonic here? Well, let's say I started on this note D, it would look like this. So if I think of that pattern, and I'll just show it to you from the low E string in the same position, we're going to go this time 3, 5, 3, 5, 3, 5. So those are all just 3, 5, the first 3 strings. Then we go 2, 5, 3, 6, 2, 5. So let's do it in the same position now. Here's G minor. Now here's D minor. G minor. So what really starts to sound cool is when you mix it all together, which I was starting to do there, and just naturally my ear wants to go there. So that would be like this. If I'll try and call them out as I'm doing it. So G minor, D minor, G minor, D, there you go, guys. That's the tip for today, is taking your basic minor pentatonic scale and starting it on different root notes and thinking about that when you're soloing, and it'll just totally give you a fresh sound, but using what you may already know. If you got some value out of today's lesson, be sure to hit the thumbs up button and make sure to subscribe. We post new videos every single day on the channel. If you're interested in learning more about soloing, I have a book that I've written all about soloing called Melodic Expressions. It's for sale on the iTunes bookstore for $15. You can get it for free in the description below as my gift to you for checking out this video. Also, if you want to follow along with me on Instagram at John MacLennan, I post there pretty much daily, so you can be a part of it there as well. Thanks for your support, you guys. We'll see you in the next one.